How did dual federalism shape the US court system? Imagine a legal landscape where the powers of the national government and state governments are clearly separated, each operating within their own spheres of influence. This concept, known as dual federalism, played a pivotal role in shaping the structure and functioning of the United States court system. To understand its impact, it is essential to explore the historical context and the specific ways it influenced judicial authority. Dual federalism emerged prominently during the early 19th century, especially after the adoption of the United States Constitution. The framers envisioned a government where the national authority was limited to enumerated powers listed in the Constitution, while states retained all other powers not explicitly granted to the federal government. This division created a system where each level of government had its own set of responsibilities and legal jurisdictions. In the judicial realm, dual federalism reinforced the idea that courts at the state and federal levels would operate independently within their respective domains. State courts primarily handled cases involving state laws, local disputes, and issues related to state constitutions. Federal courts, on the other hand, dealt with cases involving federal laws, treaties, and constitutional questions. This separation meant that conflicts between state and federal laws often required courts to determine which jurisdictions' laws took precedence, leading to a complex but organized legal hierarchy. Throughout the 19th century, the doctrine of dual federalism influenced landmark Supreme Court decisions that clarified the boundaries between state and federal authority. For instance, in cases like McCulloch v. Maryland, the Supreme Court upheld the supremacy of federal laws over state laws, but also emphasized the importance of state sovereignty. This balance helped define the scope of judicial review and the limits of federal power. Furthermore, dual federalism encouraged the development of a layered court system, with state courts handling most legal matters and federal courts resolving disputes involving national interests. This division fostered specialization and allowed courts to develop expertise within their jurisdictions. It also meant that litigants often had to navigate to separate legal systems, depending on the nature of their case. In summary, dual federalism shaped the United States court system by establishing a clear division of judicial responsibilities between state and federal courts. It reinforced the concept of limited federal power while preserving state sovereignty, leading to a structured and organized legal framework that continues to influence American jurisprudence today.